Breaker 19. This is Soggy Boy. Do you read me? Breaker, I read you, Soggy Boy. This is Foxy Rabbit coming in over the airwaves. Breaker 19. This is Kid Wonder reporting in. Over and out.
Welcome, everybody, for the first inaugural episode. Inaugural?
Jesus.
Inaugural? Fuck it, we'll do it live. Welcome, everybody, for the first episode of the number one trucker-related podcast where we don't talk about trucks at all. Breaker 19. We've been scouring the internet all week to find the greatest internet stories for you, the greatest dumb shit we can think of at the top of our heads. We're four brothers who all went to college together, and we're going to sit here for an hour. We're going to talk about dumb shit. If you make it all the way through it, hats off to you. Hats off to you. To start out, I'm Zach as Kid Wonder.
I'm Josh as Soggy Boy.
I'm Drew as Foxy Rabbit.
And I'm Conor as Bear.
And so we have, if you've heard of this podcast before, I doubt it. You're fucking lying. But we've done a few episodes, but we actually brought on our good friend Bear for this most recent one. So this is actually the first episode of the true Breaker 19 podcast with our good friend Bear. So if you see Bear on the street, that's really weird. But if you see him, tell him welcome to the podcast. Tell him thank you for coming out and joining us. And we hope you have a good time listening today. So to start us out, we're going to talk about some blanks of the week. We're going to talk about some superlatives. This week we're talking about Gay Boy of the Week. Wait, not Gay Boy, Hungry Boy of the Week. Wow, I just put those two together. Oh god, okay. We got a hard-hitting philosophy question for you this week. We're gonna jump to a segment called Touche or Douche. We'll explain that a little bit later when we get there. Trivial Dispute. We're gonna ask each other some trivia questions. Quick news section. A little bit of a bullshit section with a what is up section. We're gonna jump to a joke, and then we're gonna sign out with just a quick thank you, and we're gonna kind of run through the high points of what we talked about today. So, cool. Who wants to get us? I think I'll actually get us started with. No, actually, Josh, get us started with blanks of the week.
Yeah, no problem. So, first blank of the week is going to be gay politician of the week. And the reason why I say that is
of the week. We're gonna have another one next week.
So there was a representative from Ohio. His name's Wes Goodman, and he is known as he's like the Christian value representative of Ohio. He's a family man, goes to church every Sunday, and super against like abortion and gay rights and all that stuff, like against all of it. And then last week he was caught with a man in his office at his building.
What?
And I just thought that was absolutely hilarious.
I really didn't understand that. Wait, he was caught
Literally,
with a man what? In his building?
Literally what you said was
in
drowned out by the burp.
He was caught with a man in his office?
At whatever building he
Well, Josh, politicians have meetings. I mean, sometimes those meetings have dudes.
Well, maybe this meeting. It sounds like this meeting might have had a dick in a mouth. Now
I understand.
Yeah. They were meeting penis to lips. It was a very official meeting. Official meeting of mouth to genitalia.
Let's talk about that concrete contract.
How bad you want those lands? I'm not sure why he sounds like the slug lady off Monster Inc., but that's the
Mike
voice.
Wazowski.
Oh shit! All right, keep going. Tell us more about this. Let me unzip first. This is gonna get good.
This is in Ohio.
This is in Ohio.
God,
yeah.
there's so much. What?
Yeah, I got my pants down on my ankles.
There's so much batshit crazy shit happening in Ohio all the time.
He's also been caught with like sending like really sexually explicit stuff on like Snapchat and like videos, and like it's just like it just goes on and on. Like this guy's like sexual desires just go on and on in this article. I have it linked if you guys want to check it out. But
how long is the list?
He's now facing 30 more accusations. So not just 30. He was facing a round of accusations, and fucking 30 more have come to light.
No.
Good lord.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh my good lord. In the picture of this dude, dear God. Dear God. That photo says I'm on my way to fuck your dad.
Face,
Oh
man?
my god.
Yeah. That photo says I fucked your dad. What you go? This dude walks up in the club, smacks your dad's ass. What you do?
Why is the picture so large and in my face?
Dude,
I feel touched. Add a 31st to that list of accusations.
I look at this photo and have my own accusation. Good lord. Oh man. Yeah, this dude looks creepy.
Hey, real talk. This says November 20th, 2017. So, do we have like an update on how this dude is doing?
I guess this segment's actually blank subject.
I just saw
Josh
this- I
was
just saw
so
the story.
excited to talk about this dude.
At least he's mentoring sorts of men in the age of 18 to 24 age range. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least he has some fucking standards.
Fun
as to
fact.
the dudes
Fun
he's
fact,
fucking.
he got divorced from his wife in 2018.
Oh no!
Big shock to everyone.
So
Ooh,
Oh my God.
whenever
I bet he eats a lot of fajitas.
That's a great segue
yeah.
into the hungry boy of the week. So this did actually happen this week. A public official. Oh my God! It's gonna make me turn off my ad. This is.
Real quick, I'm wondering if this guy has a connection to that Wieners dude who was sending out Wieners.
No.
You know, like these two
Yeah.
should meet up.
No, there's no connection. But that would be crazy. They're like, by the way.
You know, like shit. Like, let's quit fucking these kids.
Josh, I feel like
Yeah.
this next story is gonna hit home for you. Wow, I was thinking over what you were saying, and wow.
So,
Yeah,
Are
this
we- are
next
we-
story.
Where are
really
we
should
at?
hit
Zach's
home
hitting
for
us with some hungry boy shit.
Hungry boy of the week. A Texas man pled guilty. All right, he was a public servant, and this is over a period of 9 years. He pled guilty to stealing $1.2 million while acting as a public servant, and he got sentenced to 50 years in prison.
Oh, it's not enough money.
The way he stole the money.
Oh yeah.
The way he stole the money was he was
I'm
according to the
hungry boy.
Brownsville
Hit me
Herald.
up.
According to the Brownsville Herald, Escamilla's scheme unraveled last August after a delivery driver with Labatt Food Service phoned the detention center to give kitchen employees a heads up that an 800-pound delivery of fajitas had arrived. What this dude was doing, he was buying extra fajitas and then selling them for cash on the side. I need to know. How this dude has the capacity to sell 800 pounds of fajitas just on the side. And the thing is, they gave this motherfucker 50 years for.
We're selling fajitas.
50. And the thing is, not only that, he has to pay back $1,251,578
and 72
because
cents.
that's the cost. And 72 cents. Thank you. There's a couple peppers and onions there. That was the cost of the money that he schemed from them, all on fajitas. Like you would think you'd like change it up after a bit, but no. He knew what his customer base wanted, and they wanted frozen fajitas. Apparently, 800 pounds at a time. Oh my lord.
So
Yeah,
when he goes to
did
prison, like,
50 years
do you
for it.
think they like serve him fajitas as prison food as like a fuck you?
If God exists, then yes.
They probably serve him enchiladas or just burritos and like really serve it up to him. In fact, let me call my enchilada guy.
Let me call the enchilada plug. Imagine on fajita day, he's like, "Yo, listen, I've got a story for you all. Do you want to know why I'm here?"
So
Yeah, can
what
you
are you
imagine
in
that,
for?
that conversation?
is that a white collar crime?
Like, yeah, I murdered 3 people.
Is it?
I've been selling
Oh,
cocaine.
good lord!
for 10
Who
years.
asked if that's a white collar crime?
Hey, real quick, Zach, on the real, this dude served 50 years. What are we talking with this? Do you have details as to
Yeah, so he
good
pled guilty to
behavior
stealing
or-
more than 1.2 has been sentenced to 50 years. He's 53 right now. He will
And-
die in prison.
For fajitas.
When did he get sentenced?
He was sentenced. Looks like he got sentenced like this last week,
April
like this last
23rd.
week.
Oh,
So
God.
Yeah.
he's going to die in prison
So for all you
stealing
listeners,
1.2 million.
all you listeners, to research his lawyer, and you need to mark that down as someone you do not reach for any legal assistance. Because
San
this
Benito
dude
area.
just got 50 years to life for selling fajitas on the side. You do not want that guy representing you in the court of law.
Like, what's your legal defense? I'm gonna go fucking shrug.
I'm gonna eat these enchiladas and I'm gonna think about it.
Oh, dude, I think the best part of it is the photo is captioned with, Escamilla entered 2 pleas of guilty for charges related to the theft of over $1 million of meat he stole.
Can we take a minute too and just realize and appreciate the person who found out that he was selling these? And he hit him with the hush money.
Oh, shh, baby boy. Just like a finger.
Slides him 2 plates of fajitas and said, "You sold nothing."
Just like a finger over a set of lips that smells slightly like peppers and onion. Just. Okay, Drew, do you want to take us through who our grandma of the week this is? Some gentle prodding to our baby boy bear.
God, this is a great time for me to go grab a beer, isn't it?
Yes, go grab a
So
beer.
our weekly guest star, Bear, he he gets on around about an hour before we start, and it took every single second of that hour to figure out how to help him record. It was like, I don't know if you guys have grandmas and stuff like that, but you ever try to set up like a Facebook for her grandma?
How considerate.
What's a Google Drive? What are they selling? Chocolates.
Well, he called me. He called me beforehand, like while he was trying to get shit set up. He's like, "Hey, Josh won't answer my call," and I'm like, "Hey, Josh, answer Bear's call." Josh is like, "He's not calling me. He has got the wrong number." And so I was like, "Oh, okay." And so Bear calls me back, and he's like, "Hey, how do I get the Discord link?" And I'm like, "I just sent it to you." He's like, "Okay, send me another message so it pops up." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I send Bear 2 or 3 messages so the thing will pop up. He's like, "Dude, I don't know what you're doing, but nothing's coming through." And I was like, "The fuck do you mean?" And I was like, "The fuck do you mean?" And he was like, "Oh, wait a second. Never mind. I'm logged into my brother's and I was like, "You can't mitigate that. There's nothing I can do. Walk you through this."
Do you know my brother's password?
He's like, "Wait." I was like, "Dude, log into yours and then click the link." He's like, "I don't know my password." I was like, "Oh god, no!" But we're here, and we got our baby boy with us. We got our baby boy with us. So
Started at the bottom. Now I'm on Discord.
now I'm on Discord. After 4 hours, it was been great. Okay, so who wants to bring up our philosophy question?
I got it, man. We got a pretty hard-hitting philosophy question here. So basically, philosophy, we're just gonna ask some random question. We're just gonna discuss it. It's typically gonna be pretty funny. This week, the question is.
Well, I hope it's fucking funny now. God,
We
too much
think
pressure.
we're funny, but sometimes we're not. Anyway, the question is: if the goal is to gain as much power and prestige as possible, what person in human history would you sleep with, and why?
Thing is, I wrote this, aka
Ronald McDonald.
the fuck. Okay, motherfucker, you give me the why right now.
I'm selling
Here's the thing.
Big Macs on the side.
You're doing 50 to life essay. No. If you want to mouth off with some shit like that quickly, you need to answer. You need to say why, and you can't back out of it now. You already said Ronald McDonald.
I like the color red.
Gain prestige and power.
Power and prestige. You're gonna fuck a dude for color?
Oh, hell yeah. Red and yellow, dude, all about
Well,
it.
Zach,
Okay.
you're really strong on attacking his. What do you got?
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey?
Oprah Winfrey. Yes, I love thick women. I love
Okay.
power. I love money. If I am able to make Oprah Winfrey fall in love with me, and if I can go back in time and sleep with her,
Go
Andy
back in time.
Vincer.
How far back in time are you going with Oprah?
A few weeks, maybe. I'm not really sure. I mean, she's
Back
still
when her name
fine.
was
She's still,
Harpo.
dude, she's still a grade A honey, though. Let's be for real.
Mm.
And she's got grade A honey. It's also money goes into effect.
Zach, how old is Oprah?
How old? It doesn't matter. Age is a number. Age is a construct. There we go. No, dude, absolutely, I would sleep with Oprah. And I don't know. I've kind of been wanting to sleep with Oprah for a while. And this just gives me a chance. To
Oprah's 65 years old.
Ooh, god damn it. Okay. Fuck. When did she? Is she really? Dude, I feel like Oprah was like 39 for 20 years, and then I found out she was 65 today. Oh man.
I got mine.
Man, I'm locked into it. All right, dude. I'm locked into it. All right, I'm just
Mine's
gonna
pretty
take one
good.
for the team. All right, Josh. Who are you gonna sleep with for power and prestige? It doesn't
Sharon
have to be a
Disney.
woman. Wait, what?
Sharon Disney,
Like Walt Disney's late
like
wife?
Walt Disney's daughter.
Oh.
I'm gonna inherit Disney.
That's a
and
solid
take over the
pick,
world.
Josh. That's a first round draft pick there.
That is good.
I mean, we gotta
Mhm.
think about Disney's on the brink of like taking over the United States. Like they have more money than I feel like they're gonna have more money than us pretty
How
soon.
old
and-
is Sharon Disney?
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, so we can pick any
You
time
also
period.
Yeah,
Time.
any time in
Yes.
history. Any time in
Yeah.
history.
Any human in history. Yeah.
My Lanta, does that change things up? Can we just?
Augustus Great. God.
So, Zach gave us a pretty good explanation of why he's picking Oprah Winfrey. Zach,
Apparently at 65 too.
Josh-
I said a few weeks ago.
Josh, besides Disney taking over America, what else is she bringing to the table? I mean, have you seen a picture of this
is she-
chick?
is she
Can
like
you hit me with the
100?
name
Like
again? What's her
Sharon
name?
Disney.
Sharon.
Did you have to Google Walt?
Oh,
Walt
I'm
Disney's
sorry.
daughter?
It was Diane.
What the fuck?
My bad. He had two
Yeah,
brothers.
you
I
definitely
said the
don't
wrong
want
one.
Sharon, bro.
No, you said Sharon. You said Sharon. You're locked into it, homie.
They're just gonna do both of them.
Oh,
Yeah, there
wow.
you go.
Oh.
Can you do threesomes?
I mean,
Oh my
In Utah, I think
Lanta,
it's
you
legal.
want Diane? Okay, everybody listening, go ahead and Google. Pause it. And
Wow.
give her a
Dude,
Google.
She has a
Oh,
strong chin.
She or he?
Wow.
She's
Dude.
got a bananas chin.
Her name is Dan. Like that ain't no Diane.
Oh,
Oh my God! I hope I
So-
haven't offended
Wow.
any of the Disney family, but
So if you marry into the Disney family, does that mean you inherit Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen body?
I hope so.
And if so, do you get to dress it up?
Ooh.
You're like, what's he wearing? Like, oh, like
I
every
mean,
time a
if he
new Marvel
does,
movie
even
comes
worth
out,
it.
he's like, oh, he's dressed as Rocket the Raccoon. Like, look at him. He's got little whiskers drawn on. He's so cute.
Yeah, I mean, is it even worth it if you don't though? I mean,
No, for sure. Like,
yeah.
and what do you tell her? Do you tell her like, listen, the only reason I'm with you is so one day I get your dad's frozen body. You
She'd
are
probably
superfluous to the
understand.
equation. You're
she'd
superfluous.
be like, oh, yeah, I get it.
No, listen, it's my favorite part of being a Disney. Okay, so Bear.
Yeah.
I'll let Bear take a second. We'll recap. So, first person who answered was Drew. Drew wants to fuck Ronald McDonald because he likes the color red.
No, dude, I'm changing
No,
my
you can't change your answer!
It's Leonardo
No.
da Vinci.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
changing
Go
my
ahead.
Okay,
answer.
actually,
Give
Leonardo
us
da
something
Vinci.
different, Drew. Hit us
You
with an
change your
actual. Yeah.
Yeah. Leonardo da Vinci.
Why do you keep
Number
picking
one,
dudes?
he's already
I'm
already
sorry,
gay,
I
bro.
understand. Okay,
Dude,
I have
it's
no
any
problem
person.
with homosexuality, but
Any
I know
person.
this dude's getting married soon, and he keeps picking dudes, and I feel like I have to text his fiance and let her
At
know.
least this one is real.
He's picked Ronald McDonald and Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo had the clap, bruh.
I thought he was about to say Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm like, no, I get it. Oh, Da
Well, I
Vinci.
wouldn't.
Like,
I wouldn't have any issues if he said that. We wouldn't be
Yeah,
having the same
I'd be like-
conversation
I'd be
if he
like-
said DiCaprio.
like, he's handsome. He's got money. Like, I get it. So why Leonardo da Vinci? Because he's not very powerful. He's just fucking artist.
Yeah, but everybody knows about him,
Okay.
right? What's the point of power and prestige?
To have power and prestige
Right?
over people. I mean,
Did he not have that in his time?
people knew him as an artist. I'm not saying, dude. I'm not busting your balls. I'm just saying, dude. If you want to fuck
Okay.
Leonardo da Vinci, fuck Leonardo da Vinci. I mean,
And I think he's the coolest fucking person ever lived. So it's kind of a. I know it wasn't like directly because of power and
oh,
prestige.
okay. You just want,
but it'd be
you know,
pretty cool
you'd
to
have
learn
like
from
good
him.
pillow talk. You know,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'd be like, Leonardo, why are you so blind? Laid on my. Oh yeah. Did he tell you about the Sistine Chapel? Hell yeah, that should be nice.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Okay, so to recap, so Drew has changed his answer to Leonardo da Vinci.
Can I just have both of them?
Yes,
Same time.
Yes. Okay, so
Okay.
Drew is gonna have a threesome with Ronald McDonald and Leonardo da Vinci
Hell
because
yeah.
he likes it.
Those are gonna be some pretty
Because he
kids.
likes the color red and he thinks Leonardo da Vinci is a cool dude.
Now people
I don't
think I'm a
think
communist. Thanks, bro.
Drew quite understands the question.
Whatever. Whatever. I
You'll
think
never
that,
understand, Josh.
yeah, we just
Move
yeah,
us
we'll
along, Gary. Move us along.
Josh answered Sharon Disney first. Then he changed it once he saw a picture of her to Diane Disney, which didn't make sense. I saw both of them. Doesn't make sense. It's it's like a coin with heads on both sides. But so he wants to
And no tails.
with literally no tail. He wants to be with Diane Disney so he can inherit Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen body and dress it up. And Bear, what is your answer?
Okay. I want to take you guys back to the 1950s. Okay.
Mhm.
And I would hook up with / marry, sleep with, and join the family of Elizabeth and Alexandra Mary, aka Queen Elizabeth of the United Kingdom. And she
Nice.
was hot back then. She's still right now. And I would be running pretty much the whole fucking world right now. United Kingdom and the Commonwealth realms. Your boy would be on top. We're talking about power and prestige. I don't think there's anything more powerful
still have
and prestigious. Shut the fuck up, Ronald McDonald. Give me a second. I don't think there's anything more powerful and prestigious than owning the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa,
Wait, how much do you
Pakistan, and
think?
Ceylon.
How much clout do you think the fucking British government has? The British monarchy.
Let me break. Once again, I want to
So
bring.
you're
back to
saying
the
so you're the fucking
Garrison.
catalyst that's going to
Garrison.
lead to world domination for the British? Is that
Garrison.
what you're
Garrison.
telling us right now?
Once again, I want to lead you back to 1950s. to the
God damn it.
1950s.
God damn it, Bear. Okay.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah,
Right after World War II, England was sitting pretty. We're reorganizing the whole fucking English channel in between France and England.
Yeah, man.
We're rebuilding.
Ring
Economy's
any
fucking
bells,
booming.
huh?
It's a roaring 50s. Sex, drugs, money. Queen Elizabeth. Shit is fucking hot right now. I am pounding out babies with this bitch. She gets old. I poison her. I'm already in the family. We're rocking and rolling. Okay? Done
And
deal.
apparently you take over Canada at some point. That's
They owned Canada, so.
Okay, well, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
It's
you
real
see-
shit. She's still on their coins over there, bro.
Oh, fucking so right.
Yeah.
So right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Pakistan. That's huge.
That's good.
So, yeah. I think that outbeats that Ronald McDonald. I don't know. I mean, Ronald's up there, but
Dude,
and
honestly,
Disney.
I was gonna say Hitler, but I didn't want to defend on why
Yo,
I wanted to say
no.
Hitler.
Other choices were fine.
Yeah, it's so
get it.
bad.
Here's the thing. I get why you would say it, but I would never defend you.
I'd pick Hitler because I love
Yeah,
cyanide.
exactly.
Oh. Hi, Viva. Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm just saying. Unless you think you went to Argentina, I don't know. That's another discussion for another day.
yeah, that is a
I was gonna say, yeah.
wormhole. So touche or douche. I thought of this the other day, but I stole this from a British talk show, and I'm going to repurpose it for us. So touche or douche is one of us. So we're gonna go in order. All four of us are gonna do it. One of us tells either a truth or a lie, but it's got to be a bit outlandish, and it can be either a fib or it can be truth. So you could be touche or being a douche. You guys get it? Is that good? Huh?
Mhm.
Verification. Come on.
That sounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and how it goes is, if it's truth or a lie, we tell our statement, and then the other people on the podcast get a chance to say, okay, well, that's a true story, or no, you're dead fucking lying. If someone says that you're dead fucking lying, you get a chance to convince them that you are not lying. You can either tell the story, you can do whatever you want to convince them that you are not lying about it. And then at the end of the story, everyone will make their final judgment call, and the person will reveal whether it's true or whether it's false. And I think actually this week we have Josh up first. So Josh, touche or douche? Let us hear it.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with.
He's lying.
Lie!
I'm gonna go with.
February.
We hear click, 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 click.
In February of 2018, I shit my pants.
Oh, true. That's got to be true.
Yeah, gotta
Yeah.
be.
He has the date down too.
The thing is, oh god damn it. Okay, so
So-
the specific date could be something to mislead us, but I feel
Right.
like Josh is the kind of dude to shit his pants as an adult.
I'll say he didn't.
I'm gonna say he did, but you have to talk. But you have to talk Baron to believe it.
Josh,
I don't fucking buy it.
You don't buy it?
Fuck
does
no, I don't
does
buy
you
it.
talking count as shitting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it did, it happened like it happens constantly, every day, every fucking day.
Okay, so
So what? So the idea is I'm supposed to convince Bear that I.
you're
am
supposed to,
telling the
yeah,
truth.
dude, you got to.
To be honest, you got to convince the other two too, because they don't really believe that you shat on that day.
I absolutely believe Josh shit his pants.
Yeah,
as
I
a-
100%
as-
believe.
On
Yeah,
February of
100.
2000, what?
18.
18.
Last February, you shit your pants.
It was cold outside,
Specifically
bro.
last February. I
You
got
didn't-
you. Go ahead. I'm
I
listening.
mean, I don't know how. Do I.
Yes, you got to tell the story. At least tell the story of how it happened.
Okay. Here's the story. I'm just gonna give you my answer. Yeah, I shit my pants in February 2018.
That's not
And
how this
here's
works.
why.
Okay, go ahead.
So I had
Read the rules.
I had fire department training that morning, and I woke up and I was like, "Oh man, I don't feel good. Definitely shouldn't go to training." My dad's like, "Yeah, you should probably go." I was like, "All right, you're probably right. I'll go to training. It'll be all right." And we're doing ladder drills, and I have I'm climbing up this ladder, and my captain's right underneath me. And I'm like, man, I was like, man, I gotta get down. Like, this is gonna be good. And he's like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm gonna be sick, man. He's like,
That's
"Oh, you'll be all
what you said. You said I'm gonna be sick
Yeah.
with this man
No,
climb
I'd
up
be
a
like,
ladder
"Dude, I'm
behind
shitting
you.
my pants."
I
What
was
a
like-
fucking dick!
Oh.
God
I was
damn,
like, I gotta get out.
you deserve to get punched in the fucking face for that.
So I'm climbing up. I'm on the ladder, and I'm like, I can't fuck. It's gonna happen. And it just fucking pissed out my asshole in the fucking pants.
Oh.
God damn it!
Did it get on him?
No, I was wearing bunker gear. I definitely didn't.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, I was in my fire department.
Oh. Who does your laundry?
Oh, I did my
No,
own
that's
fucking laundry.
that.
You kidding me?
Who does the laundry? The fucking trash can. That's
Yeah,
who-
yeah, 100%. Like the clothes I was wearing definitely got thrown away.
Yes, dude.
The fire gear I was wearing, I obviously had to clean. I couldn't throw that away.
Okay.
So,
Bear,
That's
do you
for
believe him or not? Touche or douche?
No.
no,
Yeah, I
All
don't
right,
believe him.
Josh, is that a true story or not?
100% true.
Knew it. I knew it. I'm just saying, Josh seems
So-
like the kind of dude to shit
From the
himself as an
beginning.
adult.
We just go
That's all we
off
needed
that?
to know.
Yeah,
Well,
I had
okay.
the flu. I'll tell you
got
what. I had the
you.
flu.
Yeah.
so.
In 1963, I married Queen Elizabeth. So, and I'm going to tell you a story about it, and then I'm going to at the end I'm going to tell you it did happen.
No, this
So-
has got it's got to go off the honor system. It's got to go off the
Is
honor
that
system.
100%? I have witnesses, like my captain who was underneath me.
Dude, you told him you were sick. What a God! If I was behind a dude on a ladder and he's like, "Oh, I don't feel so good. What's the matter?" "Oh, I'm a little sick." And then he shit his pants literally above me. I'd be like, "You're no longer a firefighter. No, you're done." Holy shit. Okay.
Oh man.
Anyways, Drew.
All right. So, touche or douche? I eat ass with nose plugs in.
You eat ass or you eat ass?
God damn it! I want that. I want that to be so fucking true. God damn it! I want that to
I
be
eat
true.
ass with nose plugs
No,
in.
no, you don't.
No, you definitely don't.
You fucking don't. Here's the thing. You eat ass. That's a fact. I know you do.
Yeah. Nobody's disputing that.
But the idea of you being like stopping, like, hold on, babe, like this is not in the moment. You stopping, getting up, opening up a plastic case, taking out nose plugs, popping those bitches on, and being like, yeah, get ready to get that butt ate. I don't believe it.
That's the issue you have with that?
And goggles.
What do you mean
That's
that's the
the
issue?
issue?
The eating ass part is so... No, I do not mind him eating ass. Eat as much butt as you want. But
Here's
you
the
do-
church,
you
here's
do
the
not-
steeple, open it up and eat all the people. Don't forget
Oh.
to rub that nose in. So you think he's wearing a nose plug and he's not
No,
rubbing
I
that
don't
nose
think
into
he's
that
wearing
pussy?
a nose plug.
I don't
Impossible.
think he is.
He is not wearing a nose plug.
Exactly.
There's no
100%
chance.
not.
There's no chance.
Just
So,
for his
so
nose.
false.
Not even once?
No. Oh, well,
Mm.
maybe for a story.
Here's the thing: you're gonna taste it. Like, have you ever like eaten something so potent that you could smell it while you're eating it? Like, even if your nose plugs in, you're still
I've
gonna sense
been
it.
around you when you haven't showered for 3 days, Josh. I've smelt something and tasted it.
She's going to give him a heads up if it's a no-go.
Yeah.
right? I mean, I
Would
would think
she?
of yeah, she would. I know her. I don't even want to say her name for other people to be listening to let other people know.
Is she
that,
the only ass
Yeah,
I've
I
ever
feel so
ate,
dirty
though? Come
referring
on.
to her
Oh,
in
do
this
I
way,
think
'cause
that's
she's
the
such
only
an...
ass you've ever ate? Oh no, I forgot about all the sleuths.
Wait.
No.
Oh, anyways, so you
What
okay?
was her
So
name? Michaela?
No, it's still
right?
a
That
no.
was his name,
It's
right?
that's a
still
different.
no.
That's a different story, but no, you do not.
Mm.
You don't, and I don't think you ever have.
And your honor
I-
system of you saying yes, you have is bullshit.
No, I definitely don't.
There
I
we
never,
go.
I never
There we
said
go.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
yeah,
prepping for you
I
to
really
fucking
made you think
bullshit
about
us.
it, though.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it was a
No,
lie.
no.
You're so you.
Oh,
you're
absolutely.
douche.
No, I definitely eat ass, but I
That's
definitely
what I was
don't eat
saying.
it
I
with
was like,
fucking nose plugs
no.
in. Are you
Drew
serious?
eats ass, but Drew's like an in the moment kind of dude. He didn't want to take time to go get nose plugs. He wants to just fucking just cavalier that motherfucker. Dude.
I mean, that's why I've never used a condom.
Oh God. Oof.
Honestly, I know some of the girls you've been with. I really hope you use the fucking condom.
Yeah, I definitely.
All right,
have
Bear.
one.
Let's
Yeah.
hit it with us.
Sometimes double.
Touche
You
or
ready?
douche? Yes, hit us.
Touche or douche. When I was 13, I was abducted and I was out of my parents' reach / they didn't know where the fuck I was or who I was with or who had taken me, and they had contacted the police when I was 13, and I was gone for over 24 hours.
Oh God, if that is a fucking lie.
Was it your
If
uncle?
that's a fucking lie, that's so good.
It was nobody I knew.
Okay.
Like legit abduction. 13 years old.
God, I want to say
I'm gonna go.
I want
Not
to say
true.
it's true, but I also Drew said not true. I'm gonna say it's fucking true, but I'm glad Drew said not true so I can hear the story.
So, hang on. I have a question. Did you walk to and from school back then? By yourself?
When I was 13?
Yeah.
Well, every now and then. I mean, my parents would drive me in the morning, and sometimes I'd walk back.
Okay. Well, I have other friends.
What time of day was it?
Huh?
What time of day was it?
Just
What
tell the
time
story.
of day
Bear,
did
tell
I?
the
What
story,
time of
Bear.
day did I first get abducted when I was 13? Let me check my watch when I was 13 years old and get back to you as to what time of day it was.
No, you can't tell, like, was it after school?
I'll give you a
before
little
school?
something. It had nothing to do with fucking school. I was just out and about.
Okay.
Not true. Go ahead. Tell us why.
Okay, so I used to try to capture snakes, like legit garden snakes, with my next door neighbor, and we used to sell them to like people. That sounds even more absurd than me being getting abducted. I know that, but we used to like legit.
That could have been the fucking
legit
question.
honor system. Used to catch fucking snakes, and we used to fucking like sell them for like $5 a piece. And I'm pretty sure people would only buy them because they felt horrible for the fucking snakes. But they're little garden snakes. You put them in your garden, and they eat shit in your backyard, and all is good with that. So we were out on a railroad track. I live right next to the railroad tracks. We walked down the railroad tracks. We're walking down, and then it's like, God, what is the most predator age? I mean, like a dude in his mid 40s, like legit, no joke, like husky looking dude. He was holding like a legit baby who was like, I guess not a baby, maybe. I mean, I'm horrible with ages, but this kid was like 2 or 3 years old, right?
Wait,
Still
so like an infant or a child? Those are drastically
toddler?
different things.
Toddler,
Toddler.
you know,
Okay,
like,
toddler.
but he's holding him up. You know, it's like a kid who's like just barely walking, can't keep up with all.
Oh,
so
okay, gotcha.
yeah, so we're like walking down the railroad track looking for fucking snakes and shit. And like we stumble on like some fucking like random ass shit. There's like jewelry on these railroad tracks. We're finding smushed pennies. We're finding all sorts of fun shit. And we're just walking down these railroad tracks. And then 4 fucking hours later, like I realized, oh my God, we've walked these railroad tracks so fucking far. I don't even know where the fuck I'm at. Right? And I don't know who this fucking guy is. My neighbor's all like, yeah, I know this guy. He used to paint our house. Back when, like legit fucking terrifying. Like I was like, oh shit, I fucked up, you know? And like, truth be told, this all really did happen. I was not abducted for 24 hours, nor was I abducted, but I was with this dude for a solid like 12, like more than half a day. My parents were worried sick. They had contacted the police. And and I was like lost child shit. And when I came back home and told my parents about it, they're like, what the fuck were you thinking? Like, you're just off with no. I was just like, he had a kid in his arms, like of course he's cool. Like that's how they get you. So no, I was not legit abducted by a like a traveling gypsy clan, you know, but
But every time you see a man with a baby now, you do get a little nervous.
yeah, I bark at them. Get out of here.
Oh, God. All
Pretty
right.
close, though. I thought that was a nice mix-up.
All right. That was that. I was like, I want because I mean I could just imagine Bear as a kid like getting abducted and just being real chill about it. Like, hey, what's up? Where are we going, man?
Oh, this is my new family now.
Mhm.
Like that's
And then I should end it, and that's how I met my mom and dad.
Oh shit! All right, my turn. Touche or douche?
So was
Wait,
was
okay.
it true or not?
No, it's not true.
Yes.
I was not abducted for legit 24 hours by legit someone I didn't know and legit fucked up abducted.
It was so good, I just wanted it to be true. I was hoping I could will it into it.
The best part, the only thing way I can say it is I stumbled around with some person I did not know for 12 plus hours.
Nice.
My family was terrified. All right, Zach, touche or douche? What do you got?
I have accidentally peed on a girl before.
True.
Yes, true.
Yeah, you definitely have done that.
On or in?
On accident. I have accidentally peed on a girl before.
Hey, baby girl, let me get over here. Let me pee in that butthole.
No, it was an accident. It was an accident.
I'm gonna say true because I think like you could be like making it sound worse than it is. You could have been like a baby like peed on your mom while she was holding.
No. Okay, let me. Okay,
Yeah, give me a little more than that.
I was a sophomore in college, and accidentally peed on a girl.
I 100% you believed it.
Yeah,
I
100.
believe you did.
Yeah, you definitely did that.
I'll say no.
Oh god, Joe.
That didn't happen. Yeah.
100% happy.
You're gonna are you okay? God. Oh, okay. Long story short, I
No.
No, I can't. It's
Long
such a
story, regular time.
I was a sophomore in college. This is back when we were at school. Obviously, wow, what a fucking lame intro. I was talking to this girl. We ended up getting in a big fight, and I had a 5-liter box of Franzia.
Hell yeah.
I drank all 5 liters.
That's the Josh special.
Oh,
Yeah, I drank a whole 5-liter box of Franzia, and then I ended up running into this chick at a party that I knew, and I was super drunk, and I got there, and we talked for like 30 seconds, and somehow we just started making out. Well, she takes me back to her dorm. Well, not her dorm. It's her apartment. We're at Suites, and she takes me up to her room, and we're like laying there, and we're like starting to make out, and I'm like, cool. I take my shirt off, and I'm like I'm in my boxers, and then all of a sudden, she fucking pushes me out of the bed so hard that it knocks the wind out of my chest. Pushes me out of the bed. I hit the floor, and she's like, "What do you mean, what?"
Why is she pushed? I'm sorry. Continue. That's is what's about to be told. I'm sure.
She pushes me out of the bed. She hits me so hard that the impact of her fucking hands hitting my chest knocks the breath out of me. I go out. I stumble out of the bed, and I get up, and I'm like, "The fuck? What the fuck was that?" And she screeches, "You pissed all over me!" And I was like, "What?" And I look down, dead ass, covered in urine.
Oh.
I was so drunk that I just accidentally peed on her, man.
Wait, so you pissed yourself when you were passed out?
No, we were making out. We were laying in bed,
and you were
like, wrapped up, shit-faced, making out, and I just peed. I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I still think you definitely did that.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe certain details have been left out of this story that I need to know so much more about, but
that's all I can tell, man.
I'm still saying no.
Deadass 100% that did happen.
Oh, hell yeah.
100%. 100%. My national shame. Godly, I really hope I...
That's your national shame, my fucking ass. Bullshit. I know you too well.
We ever question why people hate our fraternity? Now we know.
What'd you say?
Did we ever have to question why people hate our fraternity? Now we'll know.
No one hated us. We were definitely...
Right, we're still beloved.
Yeah, people didn't know us enough to hate us. Anyway, all right, that's a really fun section. I enjoyed that. We should, I think we should do that again. That was fun. Okay, do we want to go ahead and move on to? Does everyone have their trivia questions for the week?
Yeah. So
cool.
we're gonna
kinda.
All right, Josh, you want to bring us into Trivial Dispute?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna do, like he just said, it's called Trivial Dispute. What we're gonna do is every week we're all gonna ask 2 questions in an order. Every question you get right, it's 1 point. We're going to tally up points at the end of a set amount of time. The person with the least amount of points is going to get some kind of punishment. We'll determine that later.
Hopefully
what-
it's spanking.
What? Yeah. Whenever
Naughty
that punishment
boys.
occurs, we will record it and post it on the internet for all of you to see. So without further ado, I guess I'll start us off. This week I went with a history theme for my trivia questions.
Love it.
So my question, first one is, which amendment abolished slavery?
17.
Yeah, 17th.
God, I hate agreeing with people, but when you know something's right, you know. Yeah, 17th.
You're all wrong.
Is it the
was-
13th?
It's the 13th Amendment.
God damn it! I shouldn't be following people.
Here's the thing. I said it was.
I'm like 17th,
I said it
17th.
was-
I'm like, God,
I said
they
it was
both
such
say it, it must be
confidence.
right. I'm like, God, I feel like it's
Yeah.
the 13th, but
So
I
was
said it
gonna
with
say
so much
17th.
confidence.
yeah, that
Drew
you
was
fucked
like,
me up.
no, that's got to be right.
You
April
fucked me
8th,
up too. When I
1964.
heard you both say it, I'm like, God, you know, when other people got it, they got it.
Yeah, so it was passed by the Senate on April 18th, 1964, and the House in January 31st.
You better put me down for a
1865.
0.5 because I
No,
knew that shit.
no half
I
point.
yelled it
No
out
half
before
point.
You yelled out the right answer.
I
No
think we all
half
deserve
points.
that.
We've gone over
Amendment
this.
to the United States the Constitution.
God, all right,
Slavery
don't
and
trust these two
involuntary
fucks. That's been written down right now.
I did say that really quick with a lot of confidence, and I'm surprised anyone agreed with me because I didn't want to be like, I deadass have no clue which one this is. But any number I say, it has no idea. I was like, at first, I was like,
I was a
I'm
criminal
not.
justice minor for 2 years.
At first, I was like, I'm not sure if there are 17 amendments. Like at the beginning, I had to like, but I said 17th. I'm like, no one said I'm dead wrong, so I'm like, all right. And then Drew agreed with me. I'm like, maybe I'm fucking right.
You're so right, man. All right,
Okay.
my first question. What is a primary source? I'm going to give you 6 options. A, newspapers. B, textbooks. C, magazine articles. D, bibliographies. E, none of the above. Or F, all of the above.
Bibliography.
I'm gonna say all of the above.
None of the above.
You guys are all wrong. It's just newspapers. Primary sources are like stuff that's written like that day. So like a newspaper from 1970 about an
Oh.
event that happened in 1970 would be a primary source. All the other ones are written by a secondhand person that didn't actually witness the event.
Are you literally just giving us your homework questions, Drew?
Pretty much.
I was
am
about to
still
say
in the
that
5th
sounds like a
grade.
fucking org-com question.
No, I learned that in the 5th grade.
Oh, did you? Oh, God
Mhm.
bless. Did you not learn any manners then?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
I still
Uh,
wipe my hands without toilet paper. Wipe my butt without toilet paper.
It's that,
Not what I
good
meant
old-
by manners. That's
good
just
old Utah
basic
education.
basic
Yeah.
at work.
hygiene, not manners. But it is quite polite of you to tell us that, so we never touch you ever again.
Yep. When you're sitting on the john and the toilet paper's gone, be a man. Use your hand.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
go ahead, Bear.
After that,
Yeah, guys, that's the podcast. Thanks for coming out.
I gotta follow that. All right. It's the most abundant chemical element in the universe.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
Hold
I
on,
can
one
say
more,
that one
one more,
first.
one more time from Zach.
Hydrogen.
Okay, I heard a hydrogen. It's oxycodone. I'm just kidding.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oops, wrong channel. No, yeah, it's hydrogen, absolutely. So
For a
you guys,
second there,
you
I
guys
was like-
passed the dumbass
I was like-
test for me.
Did I mishear the question that bad? Oof. I kind of wish I'd have been like water.
What chemical is my favorite to take? I'm just
That's 1 point for the 3 of us. Bear
Hell
gets
yeah.
0.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right,
All
my
right,
question.
I guess I'll fucking hit you guys hard next.
On the show
Oh,
Seinfeld,
yeah.
what was Kramer's first name?
Wow.
I'm gonna go with John. It's probably I never really watched Seinfeld. I've seen
I'm gonna
episodes.
say
Is it
Kramer.
Richard?
We
I'll
have
go
a
with-
John. We have a Richard.
I'll go with
Drew?
Richard.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
He's thinking really hard. He might pass out.
I could Google in this amount of time.
Yeah.
He actually.
Can you hear me?
Three,
Can you hear me?
two,
Might have just-
Oh,
one.
no.
All right. Well, Drew forfeits. He might actually be disconnected, so he might come back. On the show Seinfeld, Kramer's first name is Cosmo. Cosmo Kramer.
Oh no.
Ah, son of a bitch. Sounds familiar.
Yep. Okay, wait. Drew just chatted. Drew just said Kramer.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, how about now?
Drew, you back?
Oh shit! Yeah, my guess
there
was
he
Kramer.
is.
Yeah, we're good.
My guess was
Yeah,
Give him
Kramer.
a chance. Give him a chance right now.
I said it.
Yeah, you're
I
wrong.
said it.
His
Drew,
first
do you
name,
understand-
Drew.
I
Do
thought
you-
Kramer
do you know
was
the
his
He
first
doesn't
name. I
get
thought it
I
was a
asked?
trick
He
question.
doesn't
I've
get
never watched Seinfeld.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Kramer was
guess
a-
Cosmo.
Fuck off, man. No, no, sorry, y'all. We had a technical difficulty. It seems like Drew was having some issues with Discord, but yeah, Drew. Even with that answer, you got it wrong. Kramer's first name was Cosmo, so.
Can we have a legit time limit on this? Because
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I feel like you
it's,
could cheat, and I don't trust you fuckers. I'm not gonna lie.
Dealer's choice. Dealer's choice.
I
Dealer's
still
choice.
don't believe you pissed your pants. There's no honesty record here.
No, I pissed on a girl. I pissed my pants at other times.
Were you not wearing pants?
I was wearing boxers. I pissed through my boxers and I got on.
That's why I always wear
Boxer
waterproof underwear.
briefs.
Reel
Right.
it back
Go
in
ahead.
here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my next trivia question.
Go ahead.
So you guys already kind of leg up on this. It's not the 13th Amendment. Which amendment lowered the voting age to 18?
Dude, if anybody knows this,
Fuck.
I guarantee, this is the thing they ask. This is the
17th
thing
Amendment!
They ask people whenever they try to enter the United States. legally.
Zach,
Some shit nobody knows.
Well, they don't have to
Hell
ask me
yeah.
because I was born here legally.
USA.
Oh, yeah, dude.
All right, what's your answer? Give me an answer, boys.
10th Amendment.
no. What was Zach's?
17th Amendment.
No. It's got to be in the 20s. It's got to be in the 20s. I want to say it's the 21st Amendment 421, but I know it's a little after that. I'm going to say
This is why I asked if there's a time limit.
25? 25. We'll go 25.
The 26th Amendment.
Son of a...
Oh my god.
I'd like to say I almost want to say 26, but I did
No.
almost want to say 23rd.
In my head, I was like, no, I think it's the 21st.
I like that
Amendment,
Bear
but
works
it's
out
not.
though. Bear was like the wheels were turning. He was getting there.
Like if Drew and Zach did not go before me on your last amendment question, I would have gotten it correctly. The 13th Amendment for
That's
sure.
why you gotta say it first, bro. You gotta get in everybody else's head. And then we'll just
There you
copy
But he said it so
Just say-
quick. He said it.
All right, so right
right.
now the score is 1 for me,
God,
We can
that's
talk.
Andrew, and Zach. Bear's chilling at 0.
I should have at least a 0.5.
No,
No.
no half points.
Zach, it's a really
All
big
right.
issue for Zach.
You
No,
wanna go through
no
the points
half
again?
points.
Yeah, 1 for me, 1 for Drew, and 1 for Zach. 0 for Bear. What you got for us, Drew?
Whatever.
All right. So, second question. Fire gives off light and heat. What state of matter are the light and heat of fire? A, gas. B, solid. C, liquid. D, plasma. E, all of the above. Or F, none of the above.
It's pure energy.
Yeah, none of
That was
the
pretty
above.
confident and quick.
It's what it is.
Yeah, I say none of the above.
I'm gonna go with plasma. Just to be different. Just to be
You're right. It's F. It was energy. You guys are absolutely correct. Except for you, Josh.
Thank
Fuck you, Josh.
God.
Multiple points for me because Zach said none of the above, and Connor got it absolutely spot on correct.
I'm sorry. Actually, energy
1 point.
wasn't one of the answers, so you actually got it wrong.
Okay, well I'll take none of the above because energy wasn't
Yes,
listed.
yes,
so.
you'll take none of the above.
And energy's not a state of matter, so.
Fuck you. Well, it is pure energy. Fire is literally pure energy, and it is a state of matter.
Well,
Okay.
that puts
Talk
Zach's
to
in the
my
lead
I'll
with 2
shoot you
points.
for it with.
Wait,
That's
say
what
that louder, Josh.
That puts Zach's behind by
God.
-2.
How's the fucking
He just took a
sweat?
penalty
How's the fucking
for
sweat dripping from
unsportsmanlike
the bottom
conduct.
of my ball sack onto your chins? How's that taste, baby birds?
Where am I there? Do I get a point?
Yeah, you
No,
got
do
one.
not.
You got one.
You get 1 point.
So now I'm behind you with 1 point.
Yes.
You're tied with me and Drew.
Is that just today?
Yes.
Do those get
Yes.
added in by
Mhm.
week?
Yes.
Yeah. So
We keep score.
We'll keep
Okay.
track of them. So go ahead,
Okay.
Bear.
Your second question.
Okay. In 1952, Albert Einstein was on the presidency of which country?
Say that one more time.
In 1952, Albert Einstein was offered the presidency of what country?
Austria.
Albania. No, he was never mind. Albania.
I don't know. I feel like
Name
Okay.
a country. Shit.
so. 19...
All right, I'll take your I don't know, but because immediately I'm really wondering, Zach, why are you picking Albania?
It's what makes my dick hard.
Like,
Oh, I know the answer. I remember this.
Oh yeah.
It's Israel.
yeah, I'll let you have it for no points after your I don't know, but
It's Israel.
just
No, I
Googled
remember
it.
because
It's cool.
no, I fucking didn't. Fuck you. That's when they reestablished Israel as a country.
well, I already took your I don't know and went over to Zach's answers. So,
Well, was
Why
that the right
did you-
answer?
yeah, of course it's right. It's
Okay,
Israel.
fuck you. Yeah, okay, I get my point.
I
then.
don't know. All
Absolutely
those
not.
in favor of Josh
Oh,
getting his
come
point,
on.
say aye.
You guys are awful. You're sore.
Everybody who doesn't want Josh to have his point, make a fart sound. Oh,
I'm taking my
sucks.
point.
Says who, bro? It was not a
No.
point.
Bro, I did not Google that shit.
It doesn't matter. The
fuck
answer,
you.
you said
Me and
dealer's choice. Who said dealer's choice? That was you. And dealer said it was over.
You guys
I'll
are just
give-
being sore.
I'll give Josh a new question just for
I
Josh.
thought you were about to say a fucking half point. I
I'll
was like,
give Josh a new question just for Josh, and he gets how
Okay.
many seconds to answer this?
quick draw, less than 5 seconds.
Okay.
What is the only country that displays the Bible on its national flag?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4.
Pakistan. I don't know.
Dominican Republic. No point for Josh. No soup for you.
No
That's
soup
stupid.
for you.
That's so stupid.
You got
Yeah.
a second. You got a
Losers.
second chance.
Whatever, dude.
You
Yeah,
guys
you.
are being
you
sore
I
losers.
knew that.
you
I
had
knew
like
the Dominican
45
Republic.
seconds. You
I
can
had like
Google that
45
shit. Wait.
seconds.
Oh, I know this. Oh, I
Look,
know
look.
this.
I will tell you
Josh,
the exact
I-
amount of time I took to answer that
Okay,
question.
then
after
I
this
also
podcast.
changed my answer to Israel.
I actually
Right.
also just remembered it as Israel. Okay.
All right,
here's-
last
okay.
question.
Half a point for all 4 of us.
No half
just to keep
points!
the same standard.
No half points. Okay.
What about 0.25s?
What is the okay?
Go ahead.
What is the name of the primary world upon which World of Warcraft takes place?
Oh my God! What?
Oh my god.
What is the name of the primary world upon which the World of Warcraft takes place?
How many
Middle
seconds
Earth?
do we get? I don't know.
What do you mean? How many
Uh,
fucking seconds? Do
You
know
gotta
it or
guess
not?
right away. Yeah, right. What
Can
are you
we phone a
talking about? How
friend?
much time do I get to
I'm
look
just
it
trying
up?
to stay within.
If I give you 30
Hold on.
seconds, will you get it?
Zach,
Oh, my
Zach,
ears
we-
kind of slow
Alright.
today. Hang on.
What is the
what is
name?
the question?
What is the name of the primary world upon which the World of Warcraft takes place?
Albania.
No fucking clue.
I hear clicking. I hear typing. Okay, 5, 4,
My answer is no. I don't know.
3.
Fucking
2, 1. All right, Bear, what's your answer right now?
I was the first person to answer. I said Middle Earth immediately
Oh,
when you
I didn't
finished
hear
the
you. No,
question.
okay, you
I
must
don't
have cut it.
fucking know.
So we have Middle Earth, Albania, and Josh. What the fuck did you say?
I just said I don't know. I'm not gonna give an answer. I don't fucking
And
know.
Josh said, "I don't know." Again.
I agree with you, Josh, because I looked it up as soon as he asked it again too, and I couldn't find it in time either.
The name of the primary world which World of Warcraft takes place is Azeroth.
Oh, dude. Oh, I knew it started with an.
Azeroth.
Oh, that was my next guess.
I knew it started with an A, though. Dude, I used to watch my cousin play that
Azeroth.
shit all the time. I'm 100.
Yeah.
But I didn't know, so I
Azeroth.
just said Albania.
Oh. Okay. Boys, it looks like we're about 55 minutes right now. Do we cut sections or we just go as long as we like? And then
Now let's
cut-
just keep
Yeah.
going. I'm enjoying myself.
Okay, you guys
Yeah.
down with that? All right. Cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead. So that is trivial. Trivial dispute.
That's a fun
the,
one.
The rankings so far: Zach, Big Dick, Bandit at the top with 2 points, beating above all these little baby birds down below. Bear, Drew, and Josh all tied at one tiny minuscule.
God,
less
I have
important
2
point.
points. My 2.5 should have added up.
There's no
Recalculate.
half points. Bear,
Recalculating your route.
Run the numbers again. Click.
Hey,
Okay.
I just want to take a quick minute. What's the date today?
4/29/2019.
Okay, and I want to let you know that on this day, Jaden Schwartz scored his 6th goal in the playoffs to bring the Blues up 1-0 in the first period with 15 minutes left to go against the Dallas Stars.
Okay. I don't watch NASCAR. That makes no sense.
How does that not make sense to you? NASCAR is a huge hit. You're in the South.
You're right. I watch more NASCAR than hockey. Wow, good lord.
Yeah, at least it
Ladies?
doesn't take place in Albania or whatever your little dragon game shit. fucking
Azeroth.
was.
Albania. Oh my god. That'd be
Asthma?
Yes, asthma. Correct.
All right.
Some sort of dumb
So,
shit. Take me to the news.
This day on-
that's something. What do you got for us?
NBCSN. Is that what we report on?
Yeah,
A civil court judge
Is Drew
accidentally
dead again?
resigns, Drew.
I think Drew died again.
I could take this over.
Yeah, go ahead.
for it.
So there's actually a civil court judge who accidentally resigned, and it was an April Fool's Day resignation prank.
All right. So no, you don't know how to read. So
No,
in
that's
Texas,
literally the first
He literally
line.
read the first line.
in Texas, okay, if you post that you have another job or you're changing jobs on social media, then you lose your current job. And this judge didn't know that.
Wait, what? That's
And
a
so-
dumb fucking rule.
Oh no, Zach, I get it. I don't know how to read, but he doesn't know how to understand and use Discord.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
get it. I get it now,
Yeah,
Grandma
okay,
of the
Grandma.
Week.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I beat you to it, slut. All right, go ahead.
Chew
Newly
it,
elected
slut.
judge in Houston. I got you. Go ahead on Monday. Here we go.
So he posts on Twitter some shit that he was gonna be. He plans to run for the state Supreme Court, and that made an automatic resignation to his position, and so he lost his job.
I don't see where did he post it at?
Twitter or some shit.
Imagine.
How does
imagine
that
Which
automatically
social
do
media
that?
some shit?
Yeah, I
think
don't
need-
understand.
Yeah, imagine shit posting on Twitter and getting fucking canned for it. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I mean, I can't imagine. I keep my Twitter private usually.
And the reason why this is not in the blanks of the week is because it didn't happen this week. Unlike Josh's blank of the week, if I'd have known we were just throwing anything from like 3
No,
years
we're
Okay, to
ago.
be
not.
fair, I
Josh
just
just
saw
doesn't.
that.
Josh just does not understand. What do you mean you
I
just
did-
saw that?
I saw that earlier this week, and I thought that was recent. I apologize.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We were just chill. I was just pulled up. I pulled up a random message in the Facebook group, and Josh just said "gay politician." And I was like, oh, well, out of context, that does not make sense. But, okay.
It still really doesn't.
Well,
All
that
right,
sucks.
so
dude.
that's the news for the week.
That does suck for that dude. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
How dumb do you have to feel when you accidentally quit your job? It's like accidentally peeing on a girl, dude. It's like, I just don't get it. I just don't.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I was sitting at work one day and it's like I was thinking about becoming an astronaut or some shit, and I fucking lost my job over it, bro. Hell
Yeah.
no.
You're like, all right, well, I'm gonna be making sandwiches at the local Subway this week. My boss is like,
See ya.
Someone else is gonna have to run the campaign.
If I may, these stories, the two
Nuts.
stories we've gone over so far, have just been absolute dog shit, in my personal opinion. And just for the listeners, I think we should switch this over to literally just the Florida news of the day.
I
because
don't
when I
disagree with
type
that.
in news of the
Yeah.
day, I just got like 1,800 like
Yes. All right,
stories about Florida people stabbing people for taking too long in the bathroom. Like, dude,
Well,
we
says
had
you
a-
missed
we had a-
two
You
Last
missed
week
our
we had a
first
Florida.
one about the.
There's
Yeah, we
amazing
had a-
shit, and they're all recent. They're all right now. Like,
Yeah, you missed our first story, which was a Florida man who
Yeah,
went to
we did
jail,
Florida man,
got out of jail, stole cars in the.
oh
stole
no,
stuff
I
in the
heard
parking-
about that. Yeah, absolutely.
first news story, so.
He's just itching to steal shit.
Yeah,
From now on, we'll turn news into Florida news because that is pretty.
I
funny.
agree.
That's
There you
all right.
go.
So
Next week.
our second to last section is gonna be. It's just called "What's Up." It's just where we shoot the shit, talk about what happened this week, any funny stories, that kind of stuff. Just kind of what's been on our mind. So Zach's got something up here for us first.
What I have to talk about, and this blows my fucking mind. So I grow So I guess the overall section
We.
is talking about Alumni Weekend, but I'm not going to talk anything about really Alumni Weekend, just something that happened to me over Alumni Weekend. So this young dude comes up to me, and homie's got like long, luscious locks.
And
He's got
Dan.
He's got a full fucking beard, and he
And
comes.
Dan.
Dear God, are you good?
And Dan.
Dear Lord, I will mute here.
Just wait,
and
he'll
Dan.
disconnect from Discord pretty soon.
No, I muted Drew until I get to this part. I'm kidding. I feel bad.
Oh my God!
Will you tell us your story, please?
Right, dude.
Oh my
come
God.
on.
Ah! Anyways,
And
young
Dan.
dude. I swear to God.
Rip, dip, potato.
Comes up to me, full beard, and he's like, "Do you know how old I am?" I'm like, that's a weird way to introduce yourself to anyone, but no, I do not. He went, "I'm 19." And I was like, "Dear God!" Like, and he had full fucking beard, long hair. He's like, "Guess what year I was born in?" And it didn't really connect with me. I was like, "When?" He's like, "The year 2000." I was like, "Holy shit!"
Does
Those
Tanner
kids are in
talk
college
like
now.
the Terminator?
Yes.
He's got a deep voice, dude. I don't know.
No.
I don't have a deep voice, so it's like it comes out of me like a caricature.
Does he talk like this? I am
Oh.
new to planet Earth.
Oh my God. Anyways, that's
Jesus.
my story. Dear Lord.
Oh
God,
yeah. So we just
And then
so
God
we're,
And Dan.
all four of us were a part of the same fraternity, and this weekend was alumni weekend when all the old farts go back and hang out and act like we're in a fraternity again for 3 days.
some of us win Alumni of the Year, most of us don't.
God damn! I fucking knew you were going to bring that up.
So
I fucking knew that was going to get brought up during this podcast. I didn't know when, but I fucking knew it. I thought it would have come up already. I did.
At the hour mark, you know?
I thought we would be introducing ourselves. Like, this is Conor, also known as Bear, also known as 7-time. God, golly, I fucking knew it too. But I was like, I don't want to Beetlejuice it and like say it, because then
Right.
Conor's like, oh, by the way,
Right.
yeah, I knew it was
Yeah, yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Dead ass. All right, someone else.
Yeah, so you won Alumni of the Year for the 7th time in a row.
Unimportant.
And Dan.
I've been graduated for 5 years.
All right, pitter patter, boys, pitter patter.
Zach, where'd you sleep at this weekend?
Where did I sleep at? I slept on your. Oh God, I forgot about that. I came home from cookout, and then I saw something on the floor that resembled a bed. I took my pants off, laid face down on it, and I woke up freezing
Piss
cold.
was everywhere.
Piss and blood. It was crazy. No, I woke up on the floor, and I was eventually like, what the fuck did I sleep on? It was like, oh, we put a sheet on some old couch cushions.
I was like, dude, some drunk ass is gonna come home and just want to find a place to crash. That's
That's exactly what I came home. Everyone was already asleep. I laid on my back. I ate a quesadilla, and I fell right asleep. I slept great.
You laid on your back and ate a quesadilla? Is that the correct order of that?
Yes, I laid
He's
down and
training to
ate a
become an
quesadilla,
astronaut.
laying on my back
Crumbs
in the
falling
dark.
into
So
his
dead
neck
right
and-
now.
Here's how it came in.
Image. Zach
Here's-
just in his boxers sucking down a cheese quesadilla while on his back, like.
Here's exactly how it happened. I came in, I ate my burger and one chicken quesadilla in the car on the way back. I took off my slacks, took off my
It sounds
my
all
sweater,
too familiar.
took off my sweater. So I was just in boxers and a t-shirt. Took off my socks and shoes. Put my drink, put my Dr. Pibb, and put my cheese quesadilla wrapped up in the tinfoil on the ground beside the couch cushion. I laid down on my back, ate the chicken quesadilla like an otter. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you like sit it,
Both
you know,
ends.
you like they
We've
like
all
sit
been
on,
there, yeah.
they like lay on their back.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I could have taken a finger off, dude. I was noshing on it.
Should take a finger
Really?
off or put a finger in.
My favorite thing about
Yay!
it really speaks to Zach's character, and that's how much he hounded the waitress at brunch on Sunday morning.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I didn't even hound her. What are you fucking talking about?
She had a really
I was
good
a
dental
normal
plan.
customer.
Right.
Like
I mean,
20 people at this
white
table.
or biscuit.
Yeah, we had 20 people at the
Okay,
table.
hey, what kind of toast do you want? Do you have rye toast? We do. I would like that. How is that fucking hounding her?
Because
And
she was
then
3 people
when
away.
she got yeah.
She was 3 people away taking orders. Like, you know what?
No,
You
she
come back
wasn't!
here- Can you
She was
stop
taking my
talking?
fucking order, you
Stop
baboon!
doing your job and come back over here and talk
Not
to
when
me.
you ordered the fucking biscuits,
So I can switch my-
dude.
No, when she walked away, I waited
will
for her to
step
finish
in for Zach's defense. You guys are full of shit.
Yeah, she was taking my order
No,
when I
she
asked for
wasn't.
right
She had
to.
moved
She had
on.
Bullshit!
She
She
had
was
passed you
not.
up, and she was on Emily's order. You said, "Can I change
That's
that?"
no. When I wanted the right toast, she was taking my order. But when I changed it to
Yes,
biscuit,
yes,
because I
yes,
saw they had
yes.
jelly,
Yes.
then I
Yes.
did interrupt her.
Yes.
So you did interrupt
Yeah,
her. Okay.
the strawberry jelly was a big.
I didn't
deal
actually
breaker
end up.
there.
I didn't use the strawberry jelly. I just dipped that bitch in the gravy.
Drew, you
the entire
got
time.
cake in a to-go cup.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Not even cake.
And it was
chocolate
cobbler, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chocolate cobbler.
Whatever.
Get it fucking right. You're gonna come at me like
Sorry.
that, bro. You better
Drew,
be
you got
getting your
some fat
facts right.
boy shit in a to-go cup.
Hell yeah!
The
And
thing
I
that's
ate
so
like
crazy to me is I asked for a water with lemon, and everyone's like, "Oh, who's this city slicker rolled into town?" Like what?
That I
It's
do
not like I
stand
asked
by.
for. It's not like I asked for La Croix or like fucking. Just wanted water. I just wanted a fucking lemon wedge.
The
The
only
funny
way-
You know,
thing
like-
is, when we
Seltzer?
walked in, Zach totally asked them if they had La Croix there.
It got all the waitress did call me cute, and I was like, "You trying to get this dick or not? Stop wasting my time."
She had an
and then she
excellent
started
dental
talking about her
plan.
kids.
Did she? I don't remember anything about her
Oof.
teeth, so I don't get it. I don't understand if that's
Oof.
ironic or not.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
oof. It was ironic.
It looked like a bunch of sunflower seeds.
Ah! Okay. Anyways,
Well, that's good old rural Kentucky for you. Meth and
Right, she was a Murray 10.
meth and brunch. Yeah.
Beth and brunch, hell yeah. Food was good though.
Big food. So
For those who don't know, a Murray 10 is something that's a 10 in Murray, but anywhere else it's like a 3.
So Emily kept on asking me when we were down there. She was very confused. She was like, "Why are there so many old people down here?" I'm like, "Well, they come down here for retirement. They turn that $100,000 into $100 million Murray dollars. Like they go retire down here."
Everything. I felt like that chick off Parks and Rec walked in like everything is so cheap here.
Yes. I can get a cookout tray for $5.
Holy shit. My favorite thing about that weekend is that Emily didn't understand how to do cookout and it just like got confused and ordered just like, can I just have fries and a chicken wrap? They're like, do you not want the cookout tray? And just like it just shrugged at the dude.
For love of God, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh shit.
So next up on What Is Up, I put down that creativity is dead, and that's because I went to go see my brother-in-law's in a cover band, which is awesome. They did a good job. I went to go see him on Sunday. But what bums me out is like I work at a guitar center, and a lot of people there are in cover bands, and no one does
Wait,
original
Josh.
stuff anymore.
How many fucking jobs do you have?
Way too many. Don't.
Literally, I swear, like every time like an odd niche occupation comes up, Josh is like, no, that's my fucking job. I fucking do that. Here's
So
what I
I
know
was at
about
my
you so
Christmas ornament hanging tree job last week, and
far. Yeah, I was at my kitty litter qualification factory testing job. Like, what? Dude, I'll just be like, Josh is like, so I was at the fire station the other day.
I
fighting
was at
fire.
7-Eleven doing a peanut butter check, and turns out,
Anyways, yeah.
So everybody's
Okay,
in cover, so this is kind of just like a sob story for me. I'm sorry, guys, but there like anybody who like tries to be an original band anymore just has like no one supports them. It's all just like, yeah, let's join a cover band and go play at Ballpark Village, you know. And
well, shit, making money as a musician is like gone to shit now.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
I mean, like records,
that's
and
why
I mean,
people join cover bands, because you can make $200 for playing, you know, Wagon Wheel
Yeah.
over and over again for
Yeah.
two chicks. You know, that's what they do. But that's why it kind of sucks, because that's why I say creativity is dead. Like, unless
Shit, you play.
I don't
like
know
me,
if
you
that's the
make 300
case, but
Unless you're
creativity
recording-
doesn't
unless you're
fucking pay
recording-
anymore, dude.
unless you're recording a Dr. Dre studio, like you're not gonna make shit, or you have to play something that was recorded there. Like,
Sounds personal.
I feel like that's a bit. I feel like this is all a bit reductionist to like people who actually like kind of grassroots their music career. But you know whatever.
I feel like this is a cry for help from Josh.
I'm not in a band currently, so.
Are you smashing a cigarette out so much that your like knuckles are touching the ashtray right now? Like real upset about this.
I mean, I'm not in a band right now.
God. Probably because people only like it when you have Dr. Dre studios.
No, so that was just like a little. That's my.
Do you truly
soapbox.
believe that creativity is dead for bands and shit?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could.
I don't think you could be more wrong.
You could put.
I think
you could put your
creativity
stuff on
is-
Yeah.
SoundCloud.
Have you ever heard the song LSD? Or I went to the forest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well,
Drew?
you know how much my
Drew,
band
I
made?
want you to walk to your nightstand. Inside, there's a pistol.
Yeah.
Come shoot me if I ever try to listen to that song.
You want to know how much that band made total? Like negative
They probably
$20.
lost
20,
money.
yeah, 20.
Yeah.
No,
Negative
no, they made more than that because I paid them 27 personally.
Yeah, but we
The fuck
paid.
So,
We paid.
and they got free beer.
we paid. We
Yeah.
paid
Oh yeah.
$25 for that room in Curtis Center that we used, and we used it twice. So,
Don't even get me fucking started on that free beer shit.
oh my god, you guys.
That was you, asshole. I remember
really
why
hits
I hated
home.
you now. I remember.
really hits home.
why I
That
always
was not
fucking
me.
You're
hated
welcome.
100% not me.
It was
Yeah.
all Josh.
100% Josh.
It was
What are y'all talking
all
about? What are y'all
Josh.
talking about free beer?
Oh,
dude, don't
my,
even get
do
us
we
started.
have time?
Dude, that's gonna be the start of the next podcast.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
can't-
god.
yeah,
It'll
okay,
be the
free
whole
beer, we're gonna
podcast.
put-
Tune in
What is
next
that?
week for the free beer
What
band
is that?
story.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you guys have such a one-sided story though.
You're on the podcast.
You know what? It's
too.
one-sided, but it is the story.
Yeah.
It is
Alright, put that
legit
on
what
things
happened.
to
I
do for
play the
next.
bass. I know. What do I play the trombone. What the fuck do you play?
Saxophone.
I play the saxophone, and I need all my beer for free.
I paid for my beer. Fuck you.
Oh, when you guys are having the event, we'll play.
Yeah.
And we'll bring in a bunch of other people who play instruments.
Oh my god.
And we all want to be paid and we all want beer.
Yeah.
No.
Anyways,
Yeah.
next week I can't wait to hear the free beer
Oh,
podcast.
jeez.
Yeah, tune in next week. The first 30 minutes will be about this story. There's a lot of heartbreak.
Golly, I can't wait to hear that. Drew, do you want to wrap us up with the joke of the week?
Oh yeah. So this one's a fucking killer. All right. That's how every good joke starts. You gotta tell them about how good your joke is. I'm a dad, by the way. All right. So our joke of the week. Okay. Oh shit! I can't even.
Just go ahead and start by just saying it.
Okay. Why do old people like new furniture?
Why is that true?
I was dying for a longer pause.
Yeah, I was gonna let that go for as long as it would.
Yep, me too.
He just keeps fucking giggling. It's just like that's the point of it.
because monkeys like furniture too. It's gonna be something
Okay.
epically stupid.
Drew, why do old people like new furniture?
Why do old people like new furniture? They like it because of the
God
smell
help us.
of the pine.
And that's all the time we have for this week. Join us next week for
Drew,
another dumbass joke.
dead ass. Is that the fucking joke? Drew, I offered to do the joke this week.
Drew,
I fucking offered. I
go to your
messaged you.
nightstand. There's a pistol in it.
I sent you a personal fucking message.
No, bro, I got it,
Drew.
bro. Dude, this is from
Dude,
the top
oh
tier
my-
list of all. If you Google best joke of all time, this pops up first thing.
Don't
Wow.
Google best joke of all time.
Yeah, if you Google
Oh my
Abraham Lincoln off
God.
to step foot on the moon, I mean,
Garrison.
If my grandma had wheels, she'd have been a bike. I don't know what you want me to fucking say to that,
Zach, this is what you bring me into?
dude.
This is what you said. Yeah, come
Dude,
on in. It's a podcast. We'll have a great
got
time.
rid of the brew review.
Unreal.
Drew, I love you. But
I'm not so certain I do.
yeah, I started this podcast with love. I'll say that.
There you go.
All right,
Oh my
cool.
God.
Well, God,
Sorry
well,
for all you really disappointed listeners out there.
if
Bro,
you made
if
it
you
all
don't
the
get
way
it,
through this
Google
podcast,
it. Google it if you guys really don't get it.
So that's all the time we have for this week.
okay, I am gonna Google that later, and if it's still shitty, I'm gonna let you know. But if it's good, I'll
If you have
deadass-
to Google the understanding of the pun of a joke, the ending of a joke, what makes the joke fucking funny,
No.
you have to Google that? Go to fucking hell.
Ooh. All right,
I
boys.
actually,
All right, boys.
the joke is, I actually company, so I just really wanted.
Please, someone cut him off.
Did you cut?
Thank God! Oh my God, the God's real.
Oh
Oh my God.
Dude, Discord heard him start talking and just kicked him the fuck
They
out.
said that's enough.
Be gone, thought!
All right, someone
God.
outro us. Get us out of here, please. before Chris says anything.
Okay. No, everyone, if you sat through all of this, first off, why? Second, big ups, big appreciation. We have a lot of fun coming together every week and doing this podcast. The outline's always really rough, but we
The
have a lot
jokes
of
are rougher.
Yeah, jokes
Oh
are.
my God.
We're working on the joke section. But for sure, if you've come through and you've listened to this, if you made it this far, big appreciation for you. We have a lot of fun recording this every week. We have a lot of fun prepping for it, and we're all really good friends. We're all fraternity brothers, and it's good to be able to get together. And it's also good to entertain people. So if you were entertained by it, share it with your friends, share it with your family.
Especially your family.
Especially your family. I want your granny on this. I want your
Hell yeah.
auntie.
I need some granny numbers in my DMs, bro.
Wow. You know what? I'm not gonna send you my grandma's number. For saying that, I was like, I'll do it. I'm not going to. Just a big overview of what we talked about this week. We talked about some of the blanks of the week. We talked about the man who was sentenced to 50 years in prison for stealing over $1 million worth of fajitas. We did talk about who the most powerful person in the world we would sleep with. I think the superlative from that one is Drew saying both Ronald McDonald and Leonardo da Vinci. The reasons are way worse. I'm not going to repeat them. We did our segment of Touche or Douche, which is essentially our version of Truth or Lie. A lot of fun. I think that'll stick around. We had our Trivial Dispute. If you want to know the rankings again, Zach Garrison is the winner. That's all you need to know. I have twice the points as everybody else. So we went over some news about the guy accidentally resigning from his job. Talked a little bit about what is up. And then Drew.
Just skip it. Just skip it.
Yeah, I don't even tell it. So cool. All right. So this is Zach as Kid Wonder signing out.
This is Josh as Soggy Boy.
This is Foxy Rabbit.
This is Conor, better known. Mom, I'm doing a podcast. Better known as Bear.
Oh, I thought that's what you were better known as.
And this was Breaker 19.
Yeah.